might work if we go in the studio.
Oh, what you mean?
Like I had clicked it before I had went in.
Um,
Damn, I got the thing too.
I'm about to tell you, my head is cut off. There you go. Good morning. Lily.
Uh, oh, you spilled some. It's okay. We'll get it up.
You hear her say, "Oh, I dropped it."
Nah, I missed that part completely.
It was her spoon. She said, "Oh, I dropped it," and she
Mm,
said, "Okay, I'll get it."
that's funny. Y'all got cute cups.
Yep.
Ah, well, good
You are
morning.
so stinking adorable. Good morning. Look at her eyes, though.
She's like, what y'all looking at me for? Good
Good morning, Sharon.
morning, Sharon.
Okay, Lily.
Me and Lily handshake is so funny. And I had to make something simple because we was gonna have a handshake. Me and Quad gonna have a handshake.
You just felt
You
like
just
three
a
was the
you
appropriate
just a
age.
lame one.
I'm lame because I don't have a hand a handshake
Because you
with you.
didn't want to make one up, man. We had 10 years to come up with a handshake, and you was like, no. It's so cool. We just be do.
Thank you, Sharon. Happy Mother's Day to all of the moms out there as well. And good morning, Narette. I got my Lily and I have matching coffee mugs. Hers says mini and mine says mama. And she's
Mhm.
currently like right over here having hot chocolate in her coffee mug so she can be like us. Good morning, Miss Tillman and Irene.
Good morning.
Happy Saturday.
It is a good Saturday.
Thank God it's no longer the work week.
God, it's Saturday. To the people that don't want to go to work every day, it's
Okay.
man. You know what's funny?
What is funny?
Um, I can't find that song. Like I can't buy it.
Whose song is that?
It's Wyclef John, low income. But I don't feel like cooking you.
I
This
know the
is
song.
the
I didn't know
worst
whose
thing you
song it
can think of.
was.
Like, well, you don't have to cook me breakfast because your girlfriend will. How terrible is that? How
And you said
terrible?
this is Wyclef's song?
Yeah.
Wyclef has cheated on his wife before.
How
He
terrible?
shouldn't be alluding to any of
How
that.
terrible of a song is that though?
I never paid attention to the
She don't want to
lyrics.
cook him breakfast. And he like, all right, that's cool, because your girlfriend will come over and cook me breakfast, or I'll go over there and she'll cook me breakfast. Regardless of anything.
Everybody want to get popped in the mouth.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody.
It's like, how terrible is that, man? Why is your friend like that? Why are y'all friends?
Everybody want to fight. Everybody wants to smoke.
Everybody want to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Man, I heard that statement, and I was like, that makes so much sense.
I wish I would have been able to retwist my hair last night.
Yeah, I was looking at my hair. I was like, goodness.
I'm tired of looking like I look
Sideshow
by
Bob.
the head. It's not Sideshow Bob. It might
I
be
remember
giving Sideshow Bob right about now, though. It might be giving that.
Yeah, that's a jam right there, man. But you can't find it anywhere, man. It's frustrating.
No, you're the only person I know that's ever looked.
I be frustrated because I be like, it's Friday.
All your DJ friends, and you didn't ask anybody?
I didn't. Because I'm trying to find the music on my own,
You better circumvent and ask somebody.
I know, man. That's too funny though. But coffee break, man. What were we gonna talk about? Like, we got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff happened.
We can start with Jamie and that
Update.
confusion.
Update on Jamie.
I am confused.
Why?
Because you get all of these reports. Okay, pray for Jamie. He's not doing well. Medical emergency. It's not like then you get it's not looking good. He's still in the hospital. It's been almost a month. Then his daughter is like, he's at home playing pickleball. Which one is it?
Yeah, because at one point of the week they was like the family is preparing for the worst. I was like,
Somebody
oh man,
tell
Jamie's about to
me.
die.
Somebody tell me what I'm praying for. Am I praying that he wins a pickleball game? Or like has he recovered? I'm confused.
Well, I have to trust his daughter's message versus anybody else's message.
I'm confused.
I would say he's been at home for a while and recovering from whatever
But where these
happened.
people getting this other stuff from?
I don't know.
Good morning, J Dub. He was actually talking about it on his live
Was it?
last night. Like, what is going
Oh,
on?
I have no clue.
It's confusion.
I'm just glad that he's at home playing pickleball. That's what I'm gonna go with because his daughter said that. Because if anything was going on and my wife or my child said something, you have to believe that it's true. Or it holds a lot more weight than just
What if me and Lily are saying opposing things?
then you then you have something to talk about. Which one of them aligned?
I can't trust it. It's too conflicting. That message was from a clout chasing online attention seeker. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. I'm just confused because I feel like if he's doing well or okay, it would have been at least a let me throw a quick video. Like remember when Kelly Price was missing? She had COVID and had been in and out of the hospital. And her daughter couldn't find her.
Oh,
That's what made me say, what about if what me and Lily was saying was opposing?
yeah,
Her husband that she secretly married,
yeah,
apparently, was like, she cool when people came to the house, like wasn't answering the door. The police came by to do a wellness check, and finally Kelly posted a video and was like, look, y'all, I'm alive. I had COVID. I'm not doing too hot, but I'm alive. Like, let me rest.
yeah, yeah.
And so, but it was her daughter that stirred up everything. Like her daughter was calling all the celebrity friends that Kelly has. Like, have you talked to my mama? It was just
Yeah, I don't. I mean, like, I don't know, man. I think he's okay. If he's not okay, it ain't nothing I can do about it.
mm. And even if he's been at home, I wouldn't have started off with he's at home playing pickleball. I would have been like he's at home recovering.
Pickleball is so. I didn't think about it till just now, but pickleball is so specific.
Right.
Who plays pickleball?
Jamie Foxx apparently. I had to look up what pickleball
I have
was.
no clue what it is.
I was like,
You know, on the
this
like
not we don't play this in the hood.
you know my chessboard right that I
Uh-huh.
got and the little backgammon game.
Hmm.
Never knew how to play. I played it one time, figured out how to play it,
I know how to play backgammon,
and I don't forgot.
but I've never actually played, with the exception of my mother. I've never played backgammon against another human.
Yeah,
I always play it on the computer.
yeah, that's something like that's something I never thought to do. Anyway, you see where my mind went because you was like,
Old people. That's who plays pickleball. They're not playing it in the
how do
hood.
you play pickleball?
He
Like, what
said
is it?
it's tennis and ping pong mix.
Oh, I never was good at ping pong. Good morning.
I used to wear the
You used to be ping
little
pong
table
champion.
tennis out
Yeah,
at like not necessarily Chuck E. Cheese, but you know those type of establishments.
yeah.
Then air hockey.
I uh, I I live my hoop dreams at the little Chuck E. Cheese places. I
Hmm.
just play basketball the whole time.
I know that's what you did at that last
Yeah,
birthday party
yeah. I
we
was so
went to.
mad at Lily though. She started taking my balls. I'm like, I started with like 6 balls, and then I ended with just 2.
She said, "I didn't take your ball."
I was like, where are all the balls at? They all under the thing. Lily couldn't grab 'em. Oh man, I saw the high score, and then look, check this out. I walk away because we going in there to do something, and the next dude that steps up gets my high score.
Mm.
Dang, now I got to go back. you know. Now I gotta go back and beat his high score because I worked hard for that high school. You ain't just finna come up and beat me off a whim, you know.
It seemed like he did. You was working extra hard because you had to work against Lily
Start sweating and some more stuff, man. It
and the
gets real.
actual game.
Yeah. Oh, that's too funny though, man. You said something like Kelly Clarkson.
I didn't.
Get not Kelly Clarkson, but Kelly somebody
Price.
Price getting married in secret.
A pot?
Back in the day, that was a real thing, man.
What
People
was?
really get like ran away and got married.
Yeah, people do that now.
Who wants to do that?
A lot of people.
Why?
They don't want to play in a wedding.
Well, don't go to the courthouse.
I mean, that's their equivalent.
No, I'm saying, but they like run away, get married in secret, and then come back. Hey, I'm married. Why? Why are you married?
Because they don't want to have to deal with the um he's not right for you, she's not right for you. Are you sure? I'm sure people knew, like some people know that they're getting married.
Yeah,
Cause like one of my friends, when she got married, I was there for all of the planning,
yeah,
but to people that weren't close to her, it seemed like she just went to California and got married.
yeah.
But like they legitimately planned it out. Like they rented a tux, bought a dress, got a photographer.
We should plan a runaway wedding, like
They're
a
already
secret.
married,
We
though.
should plan a secret wedding thing too.
I thought about doing that as a vow renewal, like because we're going away for 40.
Yeah,
So I wanted to like have one night that I just told people to dress up,
yeah.
and then surprise, it's a vow renewal. Yes, it
Oh
is.
man,
And he acting well. I can't say he acting like he didn't know because Tommy was a lot during wedding planning. He had very strong opinions about food and music, but that's it.
yeah. Because I want people to have a good time and eat good, and it works because even now to this day, people are talking about the food and how good of a time they had at our wedding.
The food was really
The
good.
food was fire.
Um, but I remember the funniest part of wedding planning with him was when we had to go and make our final payment. And they were we had to count up all the people that RSVP'd and let them know how many were vendors and all this stuff. And he had friends that one friend told him she wasn't gonna RSVP because we didn't send a stamp. And he was like, well, take her off the list.
Yeah,
He was like, you can't RSVP, you can't come.
yeah.
And so like we had a whole group of people say, excuse me.
That was a bird.
Yes.
Lily, go watch Goofy.
So he just went through and was like,
Love you.
cut 15 people off of the list. They not gonna
High
come.
five.
And honestly and truly, we
All right, go ahead.
we did get to cut 15 people out of the wedding.
Yeah,
It was really easy though, because our wedding, we made it difficult for out of towners. It was on a Sunday night
yeah.
in a city that the majority of neither one of our families lived in.
Hubert was there.
He was. He said it was nice.
He was boogieing.
He was.
Man, the funniest part about the wedding, like the reception part, was when we came out like the bulls.
I think it was just you and Trinity came out
Yeah.
like the
Oh,
bulls.
man. Trent, today is my niece's birthday. By
Happy
the way.
birthday, Trinity.
Happy birthday, Trent. She's 15.
She is 15.
I remember when she was like 3 and getting off the bus, and I would have to get her off the bus. Man, that was wild. Her coming out and man, her being in our wedding and setting the tone. Oh,
I don't
man.
understand why people don't think that they need to RSVP for things, especially things that we're paying per head. Just tell me that you're coming. Or tell
because
me you on the fence.
because they're
Tell me something.
well, put it to you like this: people don't understand telling a person they're on the fence because it's a bit of embarrassment. I would say,
Mhm.
yeah. Oh, I don't know if I want to come, but they took all this time out to send me a RSVP or
Mhm.
what does RSVP stand?
RSVP.
What does it stand for?
Uh
Reservation, reserving, right? What does the RSVP stand for?
I'm trying to figure
What
out
the P stand for, man? Because that don't make sense to me.
it is please reply, but if I'm not, it's French. I knew it was French, but I can't say it. There you go.
Rapondes. Okay. All right.
That's why I didn't say it.
Got
But
you.
it's please reply
Oh,
is what
okay.
it means. That's what it translates to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, RSVP looks and sounds better than please reply. But
But that's what I'm begging you to do. Tell me.
tell me what you want.
There's pictures, Erica. We can share
You
those.
sure did, Erica, and I feel but we gonna do another the next one. You definitely gonna be
RSVP
there.
stands for Ray J, Sammy, Bobby Valentino, Pleasure P. But I don't want to hear nobody
Bro,
sing.
that
But
is an
Sammy,
awful concert.
I don't want to
Who
see.
closes?
I don't want to hear nobody sing. But Sammy, maybe Pleasure P.
Who closes?
I don't know.
But-
They gonna be arguing like that escape show, and Ray J gonna be like, "I got the most Instagram followers," and Ray J probably needs to open the show because he
oh
got
man,
what 2 songs at best.
man, and he can't sing. And he can't sing,
Well, I
man.
don't even know how many songs Bobby Valentino has. Cause the only one I can think of is
But Bobby V, man, had a nice little run though.
did he?
I don't know if he can sing, but
I'm looking up his
slow down. I just
that's
want to get to
that
that.
wasn't the song that I was
That
thinking
wasn't
about.
him.
It might be, I don't know.
I be getting
Yeah, slow down is him.
him and Jeremiah confused sometimes.
The song that I was thinking about was Mrs. Officer, but that wasn't his song.
We that's the funniest thing in the world.
I
This
know.
man really got on in the studio, right? Walks in with Lil Wayne. Of course, they're smoking probably.
And said like a cop car.
We 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 we
And
we
sang
we.
it. Sang it from his heart.
I bet his eyes was closed when he sang that.
Probably. Okay, so I
How
know
did we get here?
2 songs that he
Thanksgiving.
was featured on, and
He did
two
a couple stuff with
two songs that were
he
his.
did a few things with Young Jock, didn't
Hmm.
he? Yeah.
I don't know those songs though.
Man,
I got four
what is it, the
songs.
motorcycle where you be
Uh-huh.
like
that
so,
that gif of Young Jock's mama doing the motorcycle. Jock looked just like his mama.
oh man. Um what was we talking about, man? I don't forgot. Erica, you're invited
The wedding. Oh, we got to the wedding
to
from
the
from
wedding vow renewal thing.
no, I was trying to bag back. Kelly Clarkson made me remember we talking about Kelly Price.
Oh yeah.
And Kelly Price was direct segue from Jamie Foxx.
All right, so this is random. Kelly Price, right?
Uh-huh.
So Contagious
Mm-hmm.
is probably by far it's the only song that R. Kelly's featured on that I will not change. And I hate that. Not that I don't hate Contagious because Contagious is a dope song. And it's funny because if you play Contagious with people our age,
They
right?
gotta be all the people.
It'll be everybody in there singing the song. And people will take sides. People will not sing Mr. Big's up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know that Contagious has come on since my R. Kelly band.
It have been times I've been at work and started singing. I was like, why am I singing this song? Where did this come from?
You felt that in your soul, huh?
Man, it's there sometimes.
That title always got me. Give me what you got. She is.
You're contagious.
um,
Um, that's too
you got
funny,
your
man.
list. I don't have
Yeah,
it. I
I
don't
got
have
it.
my phone in my hand.
So today, guys, I did a thing and wrote a list.
You usually do that though, right?
But this time I emailed it to Artika so she wouldn't have trouble
I just
pulling
don't
it up.
have the one hand.
Um, and now I don't have that list. I did send it, didn't
Yeah, I got it. Look
I?
in your sent
Look, I'm finna say send it back to me so I get
folder.
it. I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Um, where you want to start with? Let's start with Janelle Monae.
Didn't see it.
My God,
You can talk about it.
my God. So I seen the Twitter video. She just flashed the crowd. I was like, okay, that's what we doing. All right, bet. And then watch the YouTube. Then she coming out with a new album
Okay.
June 9th. I don't know the name of it, but it's a name to it. And she got a new song. It's another song in her float. That song hard.
Mm-hmm.
I was like on repeat. One of my favorite songs this year. Man, this video, Lipstick Love, I have no clue what the song is about. Because I thought it was about her, a girl kissing her, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But I
You
read
know,
somewhere she was talking about a
she like
vagina.
her, and she like her too.
Yeah, I guess so. But man, this video is out there, boy. I was watching the video yesterday, and Article was coming down the steps, and I turned around as if my mama had caught me watching porn.
And I didn't know what he was
I was
doing
like,
or anything.
it's like my bad, dog. But no, I think it's a very creative video, very interesting, and I like it. I like it a lot. She's been she's been on a little run though, man.
What does that mean?
She did the movie. The movie was good
What
on
movie?
Netflix. It's called something about an onion,
Okay.
but it's a murder mystery. I like murder mysteries. I listen to them jokes. But
Way to put that Audible subscription to good use.
man, um, I still struggle with the idea that if I listen to a book, is it the same thing as reading a book?
I counted.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I've listened to a bunch of things.
I need to go through your library.
You
And
sure do,
listen.
because I got some good ones, man.
Okay.
It's one now that anyway. Let me finish talking about Janelle Monae before I get started on this on this next thing. So the video, I encourage everybody to look at the video and you make your own opinion about it. But I think it's a great video. But it would probably go on. That video wouldn't be able to be um on 106 in Park or anything like that.
We don't have any video shows
We
anymore,
don't.
anyways. So they just making stuff for YouTube.
You know how that'll be something cool to actually do
What?
is to bring back music video because I enjoy it, the cinematography behind it and everything, but just nobody doing it. But YouTube,
Put it back.
I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just make a collage of different music videos.
Okay, you're gonna be like Free and AJ and host it.
Yeah. I'm bringing it back.
You won't be able to put it anywhere because you can't play these people music.
Right. I'm gonna play 20 seconds of each video. But no, man,
Demonetized.
right, quick. Never monetize. I think Janelle Monae is so talented. And what she's doing, yeah, BET.
She said, would it end up there?
Oh yeah, it definitely would be there. Come on at 3 a.m. right after Nerds. This how I was introduced to Pharrell off of BET Uncut.
What song?
Lap Dance, I think.
Don't remember.
It was
video.
like it was the wackest song in the world.
Whenever I think about BET Uncut, the only video that I see like in my head is Tip Drill.
Yeah. I watched Tip Drill on the internet. I didn't watch it off of BET.
But I'm saying like that's the only video that comes to mind. I don't know why.
It's a lot more videos come to mind because BET Uncut was for 13, 14-year-old boy. It did what it needed to do for me. But no, like I
2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. I was
why was I up there that
not
late?
watching BT Uncut.
Yeah. I knew it came on when it came on. So
Stop. Stop.
you wanna know a fun fact about me and how like silly I was? We lived on the East Coast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eastern time zone. And
Mm-hmm.
so it wasn't until I got to college and realized like that other number
With Central
was
Time.
it was other people's time zone. I was like, this is the most pointless number ever.
8-7 Central.
Yeah. But
Thank you.
yeah, man. That like that video is dope though. I like it. It makes me wonder like what's
Go,
you know
go take this
like could
down.
I ask you was she gay or something like that, didn't
Yeah. She says she's bisexual
it?
and
Knives Out.
pansexual. What is Knives
I
Out?
think that's the name of that movie.
Oh, you said something about an onion.
Yeah, because the movie had a big onion. Anyway, you had to peel back the anyway, man. I really got that number. That's the name of that wrong. That's how you know I ain't perfect
I ain't say
and I don't know everything, but I know a lot.
I was like Knives Out onion. That
it's a
don't go together.
it's a lot to do about an onion.
Oh, okay.
Y'all want to know something? Okay, so this is week 2. I'm bringing this up, but we still haven't watched Cocaine Bear. But why are we talking about TV shows and movies?
First off, let's start off with the reason that we did not watch Cocaine Bear or anything last weekend
Glass
is
onion.
because Tommy was outside building a fence all weekend.
We got the nighttime. Didn't Ray Charles make a song called
So
that?
you can go to sleep.
It don't matter. We watched the movie.
Who is we?
We did.
If you went to sleep,
if I go to sleep, I wake up and finish the movie, and we can
I don't be wanting to hear you snore while I'm trying to watch TV.
I don't snore.
Ooh, you just gonna tell that lie?
I don't see myself. I don't hear myself snoring,
Because you're asleep.
so I can't believe that I do it.
You want me to record it
You
and
can
send
do
it
what
to
you
you?
need to do, but where's the proof
I got proof.
that I snore?
I got proof.
I ain't heard me snore a day in my life. Well, that's a lie.
No, J Dub, I have not seen Swarm. I think Tommy has.
Yeah, Swarm is good. Swarm's gonna win a award.
The full name was Glass Onion Knives Out.
Thank you. I knew it was something, but she did a great job in that, and
Was she a main character?
yeah, and she did a great job in the video Lipstick Lover. So check that out if you haven't checked it out. And yes, it should be rated MA. For mature audiences only.
Remember Mature? And I'm going to have a story to tell you
Okay,
after everything is done.
I got you.
Does it bother women when their husband/significant other looks at other women's half dress and make those weird sounds about her body?
Does it bother you?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Sometimes I look at women that Tommy like looks at and I'm like, is this who you like?
Hey man, it happens, man.
But outside of that,
What do women look at? I always have the question.
according to men, bank accounts, because everybody thinks somebody trying to take them for their money they ain't got.
Well, what's wrong with you?
What you mean?
You look at my bank account when we first got together.
And that's how you know
It
it's
was
love.
like, yeah, nah.
And that's how you know it's love.
Is it?
Because it wasn't no money there.
Man,
it was not any money there.
that thing just it was almost as if the game was to stay as close to zero as you possibly can.
Without dipping into the negative. 3 cents. Got it.
Without going to red.
I got it. I'm good. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine.
We're good.
Everything is fine. It's all fine.
Boy, I was terrible with finances, man.
You've come a long way.
I've definitely come a long way. That's too funny.
I can only imagine what it was like at 18.
Oh At 18?
Like, cause I knew you, but I didn't know you.
No,
You spent all your money on tall tees, didn't you?
let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. So I get my first refund check, right? $4,000. I'm
Ball out.
rich.
Ball. I didn't have no
Look,
money by September.
let me go give my mama some money. Yep. Gotta give her some money. I was like, took my sister shopping.
I remember this story because you said you bought her some shoes.
Yeah. Some Reeboks. I was
That's what she
like,
picked.
get some shoes.
That's what she picked.
Yeah, that's what I ain't picked those because I
I'm just
wasn't wearing
asking.
Reeboks. I was into Air Forces heavy then. So I got me a pair of icy whites. Um then I didn't have a car in Knoxville, so Reggie had to take me everywhere I wanted to go. I was like, I'm on, you on. Man, but I was sitting there waiting on it, man. I spent that money as fast as I could. Fast as I could. And then the next semester I lost half of the scholarship money. Cause I didn't know
You lost hope.
oh yeah, I lost hope the first semester. Like they was just giving me money. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't know you had to maintain a specific GPA. Man, I came home with a 2.0 that first semester. It's like, oh, okay. This ain't what we need to be doing.
It's a far cry from
It is
valedictorianship.
a very far cry from that. I went up there and kicked it. Went to every party. Never got any that first semester. Not from a lack of trying, though.
This is terrible.
Just couldn't get over the hurt.
This is terrible. Anywho, back to your list. What you got on here? You did this Janelle Monae. I haven't read this story. Did you read it about
one?
this 3 DNA, baby?
Nah, I just put it up there. Just the ideal is kind of abstract. Why do that?
I don't know what happened.
So, this past week, as I was scrolling the social medias, I stumbled upon a Instagram post that was talking about in UK they created a baby with 3 people's DNA.
So, does it the second person always has to be another woman?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to
I'm
figure.
interested in this now because I think that the predisposition of people to have like genetic disorders or incurable diseases is really interesting because remember that was one of the big things is like sickle cell is something that people are like both of you guys need to get tested and make sure you don't have the trait because you could pass sickle cell to a child. And I'm like, you would still have the baby even if you like I'm not gonna not have a kid with with my husband because the baby could potentially have sickle cell, right? Because people live full lives with sickle cell.
Yeah.
But there's other genetic traits that can be passed along to children, and I'm interested in the fact that science can fix those.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I would want that for my life. However, I think it's very interesting that it's something that you can change. Good morning.
Hey, mom.
I knew you was just gonna hit her with a mama.
Oh, I found it interesting because it's like it's weird. It's something that you never heard of before. The thing is called mitochondrial donation treatment. It uses tissue from the eggs of healthy female donors to create IVF embryos that are free from harmful mutations that mothers carry and are likely to pass on to their children. It's like you hear it, it's the shock value of hearing that, you know?
Oh, it says that 99.8% of the DNA comes from the actual mother and father. So that 0.2 is what comes from the
So
donor.
does the donor have any say so in anything?
Probably not.
Because of that 0.2?
No, because like if you went to donate your sperm or if I went to donate my eggs, I can't tell them what to do with it. I sign releases
Well,
for
not
that.
necessarily anything to do. But it's like we do a DNA swab, right?
Hmm.
Does that third person come up in the DNA swab?
Probably. They would probably be like distant relative, like I'm using the ancestry terms.
Yeah,
It would probably be like distant relative, but it would still, because it's 99% from mom and dad, they would still like how um when I did it, one of my mother's first cousins, I believe, popped up as a potential I think it was a potential first cousin for me. I think she might have come up as a potential first cousin for me, but
hmm
she's my mom's first cousin. And they just be like lower on the list because there's less DNA.
man, I gotta
But
do.
mom and dad would still be high on the list as potential
Yeah,
mother and
yeah,
father.
I gotta do a lot more research because I don't know what a mitochondria is. All these new terms, man. I gotta do a little bit more research. I have no clue if it's like stem cell or not.
I don't know. I didn't see the word stem cell listed in here.
How she get that thing?
What is that? Oh,
Look,
the Swiffer.
yeah.
I can't find the other piece to make it an adult
So
Swiffer again.
like she's like the mother of the disease mitochondria is
That
the
is
one
the
that's
mother.
pregnant.
That
Like
is the
she
actual
carried the
parent.
baby and all that stuff,
It
right?
doesn't matter who carries the baby.
It's the baby is
So
their
what they're
stuff.
doing is they're marrying a sperm and an egg, right? And then they're taking some DNA from a second egg
Yeah.
to create an embryo to alleviate the genetic mutation that could happen from the original egg.
But you know
And
how
then that can be implanted into anyone. It could be the birth mom, it could be the donor mom, it could be a third party surrogate. What's the matter?
go ahead.
You need to go sit on the toilet?
Go ahead. At least she did. She wasn't like I got a boot.
We'll hear it in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. I just you know how random child birthing and bringing a child into the world it is because how does it affect the look of the child or does it?
Because still, the DNA is 99% mom and dad.
Yeah. Hmm.
So its purpose is to reduce genetic disorders. Yes.
Yeah. That's interesting, man. Technology, man. And where we're going with it, man. Like this, something I thought about. This is a random thing I thought about. Like the first person too, right?
Oh, here's the process. You can finish your sentence and then I'll read
The
you the
first
process.
person to think of to do something. Like
Mhm.
who's the first person to think? Let me put this salt and pepper on this meat, and it's gonna be good. Or who's the first person to be like, I can grow. Um, what is Coca Cola was made out of cocaine. I'm gonna make some Coca Cola to drink because originally it was medicine, but then now we use it for
Will you
like
go get
to
her?
quench thirst and stuff.
Yeah.
You want me to?
Will you please?
Okay, I will.
So it says that the process has several steps. First, the sperm from the father is used to fertilize the egg from the affected mother and a healthy female donor. Then, nuclear genetic material from the donor's egg is removed and replaced with that from the couple's fertilized egg. The resulting egg has a full set of chromosomes from both parents, but carries the donor's healthy mitochondria instead of the mother's faulty one. And then that's implanted into the womb. They said that there's still risk with the procedure. And it says that the tiny number of abnormal mitochondria that are inevitably carried over from the mother's egg to the donor's egg can multiply when the baby is in the womb. So there could still be reversion or reversal of the disease, but that's what they're trying to quote unquote fix. Um, so it reduces the risk, but doesn't necessarily remove the risk. I'm sorry, I was still finishing that sentence, reading through it.
The mitochondrial thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So this first, the UK is not the first country to do this. Um, Jordan, the country of Jordan, did it, and there was also prior treatment in Mexico.
Mm.
So I think that the UK is just trying to improve on
The procedure,
yeah,
the treatment.
but still risky, but
Kind of cool, you know.
it's
Trying to.
interesting.
So does that mean no? Just the inherited diseases won't come.
Um, not all inherited diseases. I think they're trying to isolate something specific, but not like they know that the mom has whatever this disorder is,
Yeah,
and they're trying to eliminate it in the child
yeah.
to have a healthy child
Got you.
that doesn't have this faulty
Got you.
mitochondria.
Man. Good morning, D Brown.
Good morning. It does sound very interesting. Like I'm all in for like the birth
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like I'm always interested in that because I didn't even understand like being RH negative and RH positive until I was pregnant
You,
with Lily.
you know the coolest thing I think about like child rearing is when you, like you breastfeeding and you can be like, I know when he's hungry or you know, because you fill up.
Mhm.
I'm like, that is so cool.
I'm happy that I am not a person like one of our friends babies crying triggered her and she would leak.
Yeah,
And I was like, thank God I don't have that because that'd be awkward in Walmart.
yeah. You just have to wear the pads.
I
But they
hate
have the
those.
things that fill up, so you
There's some
don't.
pumps that you can just wear that you can leak into.
Yeah. Anyway,
I have some that came with my breast pump.
yeah. Um, since we was talking about motherhood, Mother's Day is tomorrow.
Mhm. I knew you weren't going anywhere with
Yeah, I don't
this.
have anything. Like I don't be knowing what to get for Mother's Day, man. Like, cause when you was a kid, when I was a kid, writing a card or getting a card was enough. Like
Mhm.
that's what you could afford, and you know that's how you showed your appreciation. But now it's like, how do I show my appreciation for my mom? You
Think of
know,
it like a birthday, but it's like not her birthday.
right? But I, but it's. I think it's the struggle for me is how do I show appreciation for all the moms in my life at the same time? You know, because it if we all stayed in the same place, I can be like, hey, I'm gonna just grill or I'm gonna cook and everybody gets everything. But we don't stay in the same place. And like my mom gonna call me all week. Hey mom, I hope you still watching. And ask me all week what I was getting you. And I have, you know, no clue. It's not that I'm waiting to the last minute or stuff, but I'm pretty sure my mom was
I
like,
think last year you gave me money. I
yeah.
always appreciate that.
And it's harder for you for me figuring out for you because you never talk about the things that you want, you know.
Because if it's something small, I can figure it out on my own. When I want something that's like hundreds of
Yeah,
dollars. And just,
yeah, but a card is thoughtful to you, but like if somebody gave me a card on Father's Day, I'm gonna say thank you because I like cards, but
you almost teared up last year for
why?
your Father's Day card that TJ gave you.
Because it's a message. It's the write the message.
That's what she's saying.
I'm not a wordsmith. I'm gonna buy a card sign my name.
Do better. Do better.
That's why getting a card is like that's last resort for me, you know.
Mhm.
I always want to now that I'm in the mindset of gift giving
Mhm.
because for a period it's like I'm gonna just tell you Happy Mother's Day and move on, you know,
That's what you did for
or
birthdays.
or Happy Birthday and move on, you know.
Christmas. You was
Yeah,
just
Merry Christmas,
you just was like, I'm not spending money on nothing.
man. But it's like, man, me. Half of it is I want to give you something special. So when Father's Day roll around, you give me something special. But then the other half is like I really want you to be shown an appreciation because I want my kids to be able to show you an appreciation for being mom.
Thank you, Hubert.
What was that?
He said, "Happy Mother's Day."
Uh
My husband and kids got me a very nice purse that I would have never spent that kind of money on. I get it. I remember one year my mom bought herself a patio set and then told us how much we owed her
yeah.
to pay her credit card back off. She was like, "I put it on the card. This is your." It was me, my brother, and my stepdad. And she was like, "This is it divided by 3.
Yeah.
You can make payments, or you can just give it all to me at once."
Man, I just, I struggle with that part, especially for Artika because she don't talk about, like, for me, I'm pretty sure like, it's easier for her to buy something for me and know that I'm a really appreciate it.
The problem is I buy Tommy things that he absolutely says he wants and then he doesn't use them.
What you mean?
GoPro, drone. You do use the massage gun.
I bought the drone. I gave you the money back.
Right, but still picking it, like making sure that this is the one that you want.
Yeah.
And we went half on the drone.
Okay.
But like, and these weren't Father's Day gifts. These were just over the years random things that he said that he wants. But it's like you get it and then you be like, all right, I'm gonna use this, and then it collects dust.
Nah, it don't collect dust. I'd move it.
When's the last time you used the drone?
When we got the roof done.
When was that? Almost 2 years.
We ain't talking about me.
We
man.
are
we
talking about
Mother's Day. And I struggle to give gifts. Anyway, but no, I want to.
I'm gonna let Lily make you a macaroni card,
and I'm like, I don't want that. But I appreciate it because she made it for me.
She made me a paper plate that says "I love you, Mom."
Yeah.
And I was like, "This is cute."
Like,
what do I do with it?
I'm gonna keep all those little things that they make for me until they get like 23 years old. I'm like, you remember you made this? You kept that? Yeah, I did.
Thank you.
I always try to think of useful gifts. Or things that you want. You may or may not use it, but hey, it's something that you said you wanted to try out, So that was the thing for me. And I suck at gift giving. I'd be like, hey, let's just kick it. I'm giving you the one thing that's precious to me, which is my time.
But see how that's about you.
I'm just saying it's time spent that I can't get back. So that's the most meaningful thing in my life is time, and I give it to you. You ain't hearing me, though. You not hearing me, though. Some people would call that cheap. I call it thoughtful. And it's what we do in that time.
Some people.
It's what what it is. But we ain't talking about me. We talking about Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I can't get you all a gift, but I can say happy Mother's Day. So there's that. And I'll probably post something tomorrow to say it again. So just read my page and you get it 2 times. Things that I'm watching right now.
What are you watching right now? I'm probably not watching any of these things you listed.
Citadel.
Nope.
Is on Amazon Prime, which is dope. The last thing he told me was a book that I was listening to, and then I found out that Apple TV has a show about it. I think what's her name? It's a Jennifer. One of the Jennifers is the main character in it. Spend time going to buy a gift.
He could.
See, that's what I struggle on because I window shop all the time. But I'll be like, is this really something that she could use? And then it's like I have my mom, my wife, and my sister be like, I need to get my sister something. Something I feel like I be needing to get my sister something because she's a mom. And then this, I got so many aunties, and then friends that are moms. It really gets out there.
I literally don't go beyond
Then my mother in
my
law,
my
how I forget about
actual
her.
my actual dads, my grandfather, and then the person that I made a father. That's pretty much it.
And that's a lot of people.
That's 4 people.
Man, you spend $25 on 4 people, man. That's $100.
Okay.
You gonna spend $100 they could go to anyway. It ain't about me. I ain't even talking about Mother's Day no more.
And your gifts very seldom cost $25.
Yeah, yours too.
I said very seldom.
Yours never costs $25.
Exactly.
It's more than $25. And you imagine if I'm matching everybody and then you get the most. Like I'm gonna spend more on you, but then everybody else get
That's
around
that's when
about
you do like my mama and
what?
you buy things throughout the year
Yeah,
and just hold them.
man. Who your mom is like on another level.
Because remember, Lily's Christmas gift had been sitting in our garage since like June of last year.
Man, I was looking at the spa days and I was like, this was Monday, and I was like, man. But then I gotta set it up and all this and all that. If I just buy it, but then is she ever gonna go use it?
That's like your golf lessons.
Yeah, never used it because we moved. She done broke the Swiffer. Go
Go
watch
take
Goofy,
it.
man.
Take it back.
Just go watch
I
Goofy.
don't want that.
That's so funny, man. I appreciate you guys helping with the gift giving ideas. I Google searched everything. Hey.
Bring it all down here. I have a gift rack in my closet. I used to do that when I
What's
worked
that?
at a rack that
Oh,
you
you
put
just
gifts
give
on.
some. Oh, okay.
So like
I obviously don't have that.
if I would see things throughout the year, especially like when I worked at a jewelry store, I always saw stuff go on clearance first. And then like Zales and K and Hellsberg all do like these random sales. They always do them around Mother's Day, Christmas, and Valentine's Day, where they sell some type of pendant and earrings or something like that. And they're usually somewhere between 20 and $40. I would just buy a couple of them
Yeah.
and put them up. And that's a great I forgot your birthday.
He said thank you. So man, I don't need golf lessons. I'm Tiger Woods.
He is not. That's why I
Oh,
bought him
that's too
golf
funny. I
lessons.
wonder, are they still good?
Yeah, he told me they don't expire.
Okay. I'm a ride out there one of these days and see. Like
Like
it's still in my wallet. I appreciate it.
no, I asked him that specifically. I was because I got you that for Christmas.
Yeah.
Her first Christmas. And I was like, it's gonna be harder for him to go out there because we have a kid.
Mhm.
So I asked him when did they expire, and he said they don't. You just come and redeem them.
Oh, okay. I hope they're not closed. I'll go out there one of
I
these
think
days.
they're still open. I haven't ridden past in a while, but based on the area that it was in,
Yeah.
Lily, what are you doing?
Lily, sit down. If
Based
you're
on
gonna
the
sit here,
area
sit
that they
down.
were in, I don't expect that area would have been hit by the pandemic for golf lessons because they were so like it's a driving range and it was so inexpensive.
Yeah.
A lot of people went
Like
all the time.
that was the easiest thing. What did it say?
Miss Tillman.
Miss Tillman was like, that was my thought. I was like, I'm gonna take the kids and go somewhere, but that's the issue. Where am I gonna go?
Figure it out.
I don't have anywhere to go. Like,
Figure it out. Call somebody.
who?
A cousin.
Like,
Somebody.
I literally don't have anywhere
One
to
of
go.
your friends.
And then it's like, I don't, all right. Well,
I
I
always tell
decided
him
that
that
we was
that's
gonna
what I
do.
want.
I decided we was gonna do brunch, but if she just wants us to go somewhere,
I can't have breakfast and y'all go
I
somewhere
might just go
immediately after
see my
breakfast.
mom.
Then that's difficult. You can't
And
take
then
quad.
and then the thing about it is I can't be gone long because Quad eats breast milk.
Yep. And I very seldom pump.
Very seldom.
Shut your face.
Anyway, Lori Vallow Daybell. I don't know if you guys remember this, but it was the lady she was found guilty of murdering her children.
I don't. When you sent me this, I was like,
You
I
don't
don't.
remember?
I'm
So
sorry to this woman, but
let
I do
me
not know her.
let me remind you, because I was like, I can't believe this happened. I think it was Idaho that they were originally in, but so yeah, it was Idaho. So basically, what happened was she was married. Now I'm going basing off of my memory and not the facts. So look it up if you don't think if it don't sound right. But so basically, she was married to a man and had kids. She
Mhm.
has three children. One of them was grown, and then she had two that lived with them.
Mhm.
Um, she was married to a man,
I know you hit it.
and she got involved in with this like cult like religious group,
Mhm.
like a doomsday religious group or something like that.
Mhm.
I don't remember the name, but the leader of that group
Mhm.
basically conspired with her, and I don't know if they got in trouble or charged with anything, but basically both of Lori was married and then this leader was married. They killed each other's like or had each other's uh partners killed.
Mhm.
So the children's dad is dead and his wife is dead.
Mhm.
So they got married.
Mhm.
And so somehow they killed the children and the children were buried at one of their houses in the backyard. I remember seeing that. And then Lily, I'm trying to tell this story. Listen. So so they're looking for the kids. They're looking for the kids and just can't find them. Then the parents start going like her and her new husband was missing.
Mhm.
Like they go like people can't find them.
Mhm.
They in Hawaii.
Oh, I remember this story.
Yeah, they found them in Hawaii,
Mhm. Because this
and
was at the beginning of the pandemic.
it was.
Mhm.
It's crazy too because I think the brother, her brother, killed her husband or something like that, and his wife was poisoned or something.
Mhm. I remember somebody was poisoned. I'm gonna
Yes,
have to go
ma'am.
back and refresh my memory on the story.
Watch Mickey. But it's a crazy thing, and I was like, she just like you just do this like
Hmm?
I don't
Okay.
know what
She
she
want to
just
make
said.
a pancake.
Oh, that's what you cooking this morning?
No.
Oh, huh? Oh, okay. She just told me she wasn't doing that, but
I didn't tell her I wasn't. I told her okay.
she was found guilty of killing her kids. Idaho jury found Lori Vallow Daybell, the mom, charged with murder in the deaths of her two children, 16-year-old Tylee Ryan and 7-year-old Joshua Vallow, guilty on all charges. She's 49. Was also found guilty of conspiracy to commit murder in the deaths of the children and the death of her husband's first wife, Tammy Daybell, as well as guilty of their theft charges for stealing Social Security payments issued. Oh, okay. Um,
Oh yeah, because if he's gone
yeah.
and you're cashing checks and they're gone too because the checks are for them,
hmm
yep, new crime.
Her husband was charged in the case, but faces separate trial at a later date. He pleaded not guilty.
What is he charged with? Helping her kill him?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. They didn't say. Uh,
Way to go from Mother's Day to killing kids.
Man, it's crazy, right? Well, I found the
That was
interest
your
in that.
segue.
I found the interest in that case because I was like, the thought processes behind that
Mm-hmm.
had to be something crazy, like to be brainwashed into wanting to kill your kids for whatever reason. Like if it gets that bad, just give them away. Like let her because their older brother, like they had a relationship with him.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, what did you do? It was a I think it was a Netflix documentary. That me and these documentaries, boy.
I just don't like watching crime or drugs.
I don't know what it is with the
I
stuff.
like
I just
rom coms, black rom coms
yeah.
specifically. Need more of those.
You don't like the white ones.
I mean, I watch those,
Yeah.
but I be feeling like it's kind of like um a Lifetime Christmas movies.
Yeah.
I enjoy them, but now that TV One is making them, like I'll just park here
so a
because it's
few
still the same cheesy story.
so a few things from the hip.
Go ahead.
Playoff Jimmy is a monster.
Okay.
Miami made it to the Eastern Conference Finals again, and my Celtics are in a game 7 with Philly, and that's dangerous.
Hmm.
So we play tomorrow.
Somebody's
So
going home tomorrow.
somebody's definitely going fishing tomorrow.
Hmm.
Hopefully, it's not my guys.
Hmm.
The other night, the game 6, Lily was like, it was like the last 10 minutes of the game.
4 minutes.
It was the last 4 minutes
Hmm.
of the game, and I'm like, Lily, just chill out. You can stay up till this game is over. Just chill out. Man, she moved, did this, did that. I was like, okay, you got to go to bed. You got to go to bed now because I gotta watch the end of this game. Um, that was too funny, and we
And you
pulled
miss Tatum making
Yeah,
his
man,
two shots.
getting hot.
You
He been
just
cold the whole game, and here it is. He putting a dagger to the game.
you should thank Lily
Why?
because you walked away and they won the
And they
game.
won the game. Maybe I don't need to watch it now. I got to watch game 7, but you know, I ain't had my hat on, so I'ma not wear my hat this game.
Okay.
I need to get some more stuff. So Miami is gonna play whoever wins this game 7 between Philly and Boston.
Hmm.
The Nuggets, Lakers put a beat down on the Warriors yesterday. So
Did they?
yes, they did. 120. They was beating
It
them.
was like 125 to something.
Yeah, to like 110 or something like the 101. But the game they were like mollywopping them across the floor the whole game.
Hmm.
So
I think about y'all every time I watch the Celtics play.
man, I be in there like and
Losing
and
his
then look,
mind.
I'm sitting right there tomorrow for the Jack and Glenn.
Oh yeah. So where I'm sitting, there's a clear view to a TV.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be
Y'all
on.
can watch him be distracted.
Yeah,
Like he's gonna be probably like
right. Jumping in some more stuff because last year
this.
that
Hmm.
happened. Nuggets Lakers. That's gonna be an interesting series. And what else we got? George Santos, charged for lying.
Oh, Lion
Oh,
George.
lying George, man.
George been lying since we figured out who he was.
Like the
Like
crazy
that's been how we figured out
the
who he
crazy
was.
part is he's standing on the ground of they voted me in.
Hmm.
Regardless of if I lied or not, they voted me in
They voted you in based on lies.
based on lies. So who's wrong in this situation?
You, the liar.
Like, how was he able to fool that many people?
The person that he ran against obviously just had to be a terrible candidate.
Had to be, right?
But then that makes me wonder, um, how did he become the representative of his party
Mm-hmm.
on the ticket?
I
Because
don't,
there had to have been somebody that wasn't lying running against him.
I don't know. What if was he the only person to run? Like,
Mm-mm.
dude was like, these are lies that are easily like somehow when he got voted in, they found out.
Mhm.
And I would think the legwork would have been done when he was running before he got voted in. And so that's why I was like, who's wrong? Because if it worked, if it worked, it worked.
Mhm.
He flat out lied. On resumes, people stretch the truth a little bit, or a lot of bit,
Mhm.
but he just flat out lied.
Um, he lied about how much money he had in his account. Um, where did his campaign funds come from? He's lied about his personal finances. He lied about how the campaign spent its money. A Ponzi scheme,
It's just awful what this dude did, but he
bad
got
checks
elected.
to puppy breeders, $15,000 worth of checks bounced to puppy breeders.
Mm.
He denied writing the check, saying that his checkbook had been stolen. I'm like, but did you get the dogs? I got questions.
Man, I wonder what's gonna happen to him though, man. Like, cause of course he's gonna run again if he can, because why not? You know,
Ah, New York Times wants me to give them $1 to read this
I don't
article,
understand why they
and
do
I'm
that,
not gonna
man.
do that because they want some money, but I'm not giving them any
Like,
money
it's
for
like,
this.
okay, I ain't gonna read that, but I'm gonna read the story.
Find it from somewhere else.
Right.
I was trying to figure out exactly what his voter deception was because didn't he lie and say somebody was at 9/11 and died?
His mom.
And was she actually deceased?
Mm-mm. Exactly. Exactly.
Here's everything George Santos has been accused of lying. This is on Forbes.com. His mother's death. He said that she was in the South Tower on 9/11. Um, but she filed a green card application in 2003 stating that she had not been in the US since 1999. I was in the US when my mother was here because she had full custody of both of her children, while leaving open the possibility that she could have lied on her visa application. So he's made his mama a liar instead of himself a liar in the 9/11 situation.
Yeah.
But how she died in 9/11,
Thank you.
but she filed a green card application
In
in 2003.
2003. Because he lying.
Like,
It
okay.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's my hand.
I see it. Yeah, man. George, it's like, oh, okay.
He also said he was Jewish.
Yeah, I remember that part.
His family was born in Brazil.
They could be Jewish Brazilians.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but yeah, so they charged him with lying, basically. Fraud, whatever you want to call it. He basically got charged Wednesday for lying.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get out of here, we're gonna clean up and get this next thing out the way.
What's that?
We've had a lot of conversation about AI. I think we might have talked about it last week. Not Allen Iverson, artificial
The
intelligence.
answer. The question.
This right. This week I've tried the Chat GPT, which I think I didn't cancel my trial.
Did you do it for the week or the month?
It was 3 days.
No, I'm saying, like, did you say you
I
were gonna
think-
pay weekly or
Yeah,
monthly?
I think it's weekly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild that they think you're gonna spend that kind of money weekly.
Yeah. When it's a free program on the computer, I think. But anyway, this thing is wild. Like the stuff that like you ask and the
Thank
stuff that the answers that it give you. Like
Did you see that?
yeah, I see. What she do?
She had something in her hand and she was like, "Here you go."
Lily, what's up, man?
There's something going on that she's not directly in.
Is her TV still playing?
Yeah, she's fine.
So yeah,
She just
so
wants to hang out with us.
that's fine. That's cool. I just wish she'd be
Nigga.
still. This child won't be still, man. She gonna knock my camera down, everything. Anyway, but using AI, the scary part about it is the fact, the idea that it thinks for itself,
Mhm.
right? But the good thing about it, or the positive thing about it, is how much help it can be if you use it correctly or
Mhm.
use it for a specific reason. If you look at our uh, mouse review, we use that as a description, as the description in our video, in our review,
Mhm.
and both of us was like, "Oh, this is good. This is something I never would have thought of."
Mhm.
It clearly states what we're going to talk about, not specifically in the couples and stuff like that, but it gives it, like, if you read the description, it gives a great, basically, description of the video.
Mhm.
So
Without having ever seen the video,
right,
which is creepy.
right. It's creepy, but it's all good in the hood to me. But I'm just curious to see where it grows,
Mhm.
the dangers from it, and the positives from it, because both, it's some positives and it's some negatives in that. So um and the best thing that I think that we can do as humans is learn about it as the general public, because you know um the people that came out with it,
Mhm.
they know the bounds for it. So for us, it's like, let's learn what we can use this. Can we benefit from this,
Mhm.
and learn what we can benefit from, using it, how we can benefit.
I was telling you last night that Gmail now has an AI generator
Yeah.
where I was actually going to Tommy sent me a text message and I emailed myself the contents of the text message because I needed to copy and paste it
Hmm.
and like somewhere else, and I wanted to just be able to have it to reference back to. But when I clicked the button to like create the new email, it was like, do you need help or something like that? Let me see what it says specifically. Um, it says help me write. And then when you do that, you type in the prompt box exactly what you want you to help. So it gives suggestions like a glowing review for my team member, a thank you letter for a job interview, an invitation to a 5-year-old's birthday party, an apology to my child's teacher for my absence. And it'll generate it for you. Um, I didn't use it last night, of course, but it that was my first time seeing that help me write option. And I was like, I want to see what this does.
Yeah.
My concern with AI is the source of its information. From what I see, it's a very Western source. It seems that way, like it's pulling, but also the things that we have asked for it to generate would be very specific things, like a description for a YouTube video on Married at First Sight. Like pulling that information would be very simple to pull. It was just eloquently strung together sentences
Hmm.
that I would not have
Yeah.
thought to put. Like,
Like, I'm not the greatest writer, but I have great ideas.
I think I'm a pretty great writer, but I also am not a person that thinks, oh, let me make my YouTube description like super duper
And see,
descriptive.
that's the thing. For me, it's like, like we use Tube Buddy,
Mhm.
and I be trying to hit every.
Yeah, I put a
It's
description,
like
but
it's like
not that one.
it's like a checklist for me,
Hmm.
and it's like the SEE, uh
SEO.
SEO stuff, and all the things I want to hit it just to
Check them off.
check them off, and then also to have a, this is me doing everything, this is me doing the very little. What's the difference in between them? What does the number say as far as like people watching, people engaging, people doing this, people doing that, versus, because it's on YouTube, you're fighting against that algorithm,
Hmm.
and then trying to get people to encourage people to watch your content.
Yeah.
Well, the best way to do that is putting everything that the algorithm is looking at, right?
Yes.
And so if you do that, it's like, okay, cool. Now you have a robot essentially to help you along with some of the things that you're thinking about. Like, every description is not perfect, you know what I'm saying? But if I can find one description to describe all of my Married at First Sight videos, I'm gonna get that same thing. So it's the use for it is there, right? The ideas of okay, I'm looking for something, right? Is there, but it's like it's when you go further than that. It's on the counter if you was looking for it.
She gonna bring some.
It's go get it. Go get it. So I mean, it's scary, but I mean it's scary good too,
Mm-hmm.
you know. It's just been a lot of conversation. Like our videos, we got an AI that helps create reels. It's essentially not something like we can create the reels ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
but it's time consuming. It's more time consuming for us to sit down and make 7 reels out of one video versus uploading the video to an editor and it just makes the videos for us,
Mm-hmm.
put us in the right format, and creates a theme that we're looking for. So just finding those uses for it and using them to benefit you in a manner that's helpful.
Yeah.
Um, last but not least, man, I finished the fence. Well, I'm 90% finished with this fence.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
so
you wanted me to
no.
say
I'm
something?
just like, the fence build is coming soon.
Yeah, he has one gate.
Yeah,
Technically,
we two.
it's two
We're
because
gonna
it's
we're
gonna
gonna put
swing together,
yeah.
or
It's gonna be a two
yeah,
two gates, but just one
he has to
big
build
one.
the closing of the
Yeah,
gates and then be completely done.
which I might or may not have the wood for it. But yeah, so backyard cookouts,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they're where we just hang out. We're trying to make the backyard the hangout spot
Mm-hmm.
where we can just sit out
Just
there
got
and
to get
chill.
rid of this poison ivy.
Oh man.
We have found poison ivy along both of our neighbors' fences. Because they both had existing fences.
In the yard.
And then we found some on a tree that's in the yard. So trying to get rid of that. And then some up here in our front flower bed.
Mhm.
And my dad just keeps telling us, pour some diesel on it.
Yeah. Throw
Tommy's
some
like, I'm
D's
not
on
gonna do that.
it.
So trying to figure out how to get rid of this poison ivy. Because of course we're gonna have to dig
Mhm.
some of it up.
Yeah.
But and neither one of our neighbors uses their backyards. So
Yeah.
it's kind of up to us. We
Yeah.
don't have like help
Right, right,
eradicating
right.
their poison
Right.
ivy.
So, we'll figure it out though.
Yep.
Anyway, guys, it's been an hour 15. It's
Mm-hmm.
been fun.
Lily's not gonna come back down here now.
Nope, she's not in Quad's probably gonna wake up soon.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've had a wonderful time this morning. Um, also go check out our Married at First Sight video. Look at the description and say, that is good. Leave a
Oh,
comment.
even the description of this video was
Oh, you
AI
use it?
generated.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so check it out.
I think I put it in there.
Um, what else? Like, share, and comment. We have a membership. I think it's $3. We was talking about how do we get more?
It's $2.
It's $2. How do we get more? Just by asking. So join our membership. It's $2. We're gonna have a lot more content up there for members only. What else? Jack and Glenn tomorrow with a super panel of with Talisa Ray, Jack and Glenn, us talking about Married at First Sight. This episode
Thank
19.
God it's almost
Almost
over.
over. We got our review of it and watch our house to home stuff in our podcast. So yeah. Love you guys. Happy Mother's Day again to all the wonderful mothers out there that's watching and the moms that come and support us like that. And do something fun this weekend. And I'm gonna work on gift giving and love you guys and I appreciate you guys. And peace.
Bye, y'all.